4 downs to cross, but basically the 4th down is to make a decision. You got an out higher up on the field with 2 straight routes. Do you call that a fly?
A fly would be, yes.
Yeah. Space up for her.
A go route, if you will. There's a first down. And sliding in safely, Sydney Hogenkamp. And so South OC Wave representing the 49ers out of Ladera Ranch with a first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
I love what I'm seeing from there. This is a team that knows who they are. That's the impression I get, basically just by looking at them in this last 4 plays.
Gain of 13. First down goal to go. 3 plays to cross the goal line. Across the middle, Hogenkamp again. Flag is pulled quickly. 2nd and goal from the 5.
And very interesting, they're deciding not to rush her. So remember, in flag football, if there's no rush, the quarterback has 7 seconds to throw that ball. She did not need all that time. Perfect completion up the middle.
So on the move go the 49ers. 2nd down and goal. And how impressive has Hogenkamp been? We've seen her as a center at times.
No crashes in those cross routes. Very important.
So is Seaman able to reach the end zone, and now they'll go for the 1-point try. High snap, and the pass falls incomplete. And Paige Russell nearly perfect on that opening possession. Right down the field. Opening salvo here for the 49ers. Awfully impressive with under 9 minutes remaining in the half.
5 plays in that drive that ends in a touchdown.
Packers with their first possession. The dump off, Allie Jensen. Now Jensen's story, she's overcome multiple injuries throughout her flag football career, including an ACL tear. 5 broken bones, out there giving it her absolute all for numeral 0. Maya Tice, the quarterback, will buy some time in the pass. Incomplete. 3rd and midfield to go. Well, NFL flag comes at you so quickly, and the rush also comes fast for the 49ers.
That's what Michaela Bear.
Surveying incomplete. We remain tied at 6. 5-play scoring drive, followed by a 4-play response ending in the end zone as well. Fun start.
Fun start. Great defensive work right now for the extra point.
Get it 6, 49ers get it back.
Ooh.
Contact, there comes the penalty marker. And that was obvious from our perspective. Gwyneth Lyon able to bring it in. And a lot of contact working quickly. Here comes the call. That was a takedown.
Yeah. Let's hear it. They're
Emily
still
Howard,
deciding.
our referee.
Illegal contact on the defense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
In NFL flag football, contact illegal. Rule number 1.
Yes. It's very hard to avoid sometimes, though. Things are moving so fast, it's just gonna happen sometime.
Allie Jensen called for the infraction. So first and mid after the gain. And now, what is that called when you stop short of midfield to give yourself an opportunity maybe to throw one deep? Short lining.
Yes, short lining. I was going to say Phoebe Schechter calls it short lining. In Mexico, we just say play smart. You got to be really conscious of where you are on the field. They have a great opportunity to be really aggressive in the next play.
So on second down at mid, you figure you get the 2 yards, so a chance maybe to go deep. Instead, they'll go short. They'll pick up the first down. And the running reception by Wernemar.
The way you have to think about it is once you cross that midfield, you have to gain 25 yards in just 3 downs. So when it's second down behind midfield, you just got to gain as much yards as you can. Make sure that you're more comfortable when you cross that line.
And the thought process, you can easily pick up the first on third or
Exactly.
fourth down if needed.
Yep.
So now first and goal, 3 tries to reach the end zone for the 49ers. Precision strike, and the pass caught by Lyon. Paige Russell just fired that one in stride to Lyon and right on target for Gwyneth.
And she can do that because Lyon runs a very beautiful route, and we might see it. She runs straight, breaks down, and then wide open.
Youth and the NFL Foundation have teamed up to bring NFL flag in school to over 40,000 schools nationwide, energizing physical education and empowering 17 million students through movement, teamwork, and play, with flag football making its Olympic debut in 2028. Momentum is building. Learn more at genyouthnow.org.
I'm so glad I'm not playing, because if I would have known that wasn't a touchdown, I couldn't overcome that thought like, it wasn't a touchdown. So I'm glad the defense doesn't even know what we think wasn't a touchdown. And they're just moving ahead, making sure they're making a difference right here against Phoenix, Arizona.
Wonder if this game gets Calexico tomorrow in the quarters. Pass is incomplete, and suddenly Rebecca, third down in midfield.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge play for them. They have so many.
You're talking about surgical quarterback play.
This one going long, open for the touchdown.
Crazy catches.
Is intercepted. He got another one.
Amazing defense.
That might be one of the highlights of the tournament.
And really the passion for the game. And here in flag football, you get to see these young women and young men be kids and enjoy the game without the helmets on.
Galore throughout this weekend back in Canton, Ohio, and here today tied at third. Hustle with precision, a couple of early strikes. One, Zoe Seaman, and their comeback ability. Amaya Tice, are you kidding? Here comes Kayla Tacker, climbs the ladder, she plays basketball, and has also participated in rodeo. She lassoed that football out of the sky to tie us up.
I love that. 5'7" and taking advantage of it.
Packers get the football to start our second half. And across the middle, it's Tacker again.
Dominant player, honestly, safe hands. When you're a quarterback and you have a player like that, you're very lucky.
We talked about the height of this Phoenix, Arizona team. Tacker in particular has been a true difference maker. Tice will buy some more time retreating. Passes caught, the flag ripped away. 5 yards shy of the line to gain. It'll be third down in midfield to go from there after the reception on the move by Allie Jensen.
And great work from Tice, keeping her eyes upfield, but having a real sense of where the rusher is, making sure she's buying herself and her team time. Now I want to see right now how aggressive they're going to be on this third down.
Check the play, Tice. Expecting the deep snap cleanly once again. She'll get it. And over the middle, off the carom and grabbed cleanly. Woo. It took a moment for Tacker, but no problems in the end. It'll be first and goal.
So much tension when it comes to Kayla Tacker having the ball in her hands, bobbling it. I really thought she wasn't going to get it. So much traffic, doing everything they can. The 49ers still got the gain.
Well, she was the only girl in school that wanted to play football. She's showing off the skill set today. Tice, the flag ripped away at the last moment. That's going to be a sack back near midfield.
It was meant to happen at some point. She's been doing great job. Michaela Berry getting in her face. She's doing the breakdown. Oh, watch it. She let go of that shirt. Soon enough, no flag on the play.
Does that become a subjective call in that moment?
Yes.
Loss of 2 yards, second and goal near midfield. They'll fake the handoff, and Tice wants to go deep, and the pass incomplete. Behind Jensen, it'll be third and goal, and now a long ways to go to reach the end zone with just one play to work with.
Yeah, so now
long ways to go to reach the end zone with just one play to work with.
Yeah, so now a midfield catch. You don't want to give them that much space, because if you do, they're going to get it. You need to make sure you're putting a lot of pressure also, not only on the quarterback, but the receivers as well.
Here in the round of 16, third and goal, the final play to reach the end zone for the Packers. And Tice back across her body and incomplete. And the 49ers get a much-needed stop and some momentum back on their side after forcing the turnover on downs.
Yeah, that's huge, and that's why the sack is also huge. That's why the rushers are so important. I say the rusher is kind of like the base of the defense, kind of like what we see on the offense. The quarterback is that. Everything starts with a good rushing.
Well, the ball will be spotted at the 5-yard line after the change of possession. And Paige Russell back on the field, standing 5 yards deep in her own end zone. Here comes the pressure. Had to release it quickly. Rebecca Currents was crashing in a hurry.
Yeah, and she's very tall. She's taking advantage of it. You will see her raising her arms. It just blocks the whole vision of a quarterback. You're forcing them either to move or make a choice really fast. And it's very impressive when a rusher can do that without losing any speed. So you're going really fast, but once you raise your hands, you need to go at that same level.
Russell, quick strike. Lyon, another reception. Tripped up, flag is pulled, a little bit of contact, no penalty flag. Rebecca, what about the skill level we're seeing in this game so far? It has been extremely high on both sides.
Yeah, both sides. They're both very solid. And you can see right there from Lyon, she has a really good sense of where the defense is. So instead of going outside, she steps into where she feels like there's space to gain a lot more yards.
Third and midfield to go. Biggest play of this game thus far. 49ers want to keep this drive alive. Need a couple of more yards to go for it on fourth. And the pass incomplete over the head of Gwyneth Lyon. And decision time now for head coach Corey Hill.
Yeah, I think this is an easy one, honestly, especially for how the score is lining up right now. Both offensive drives without points at the start of the second half. It's really important to keep it that way, and you don't want to risk it when in flag football possession is everything.
Time out on the field, we will step aside. 7:08 to go. We remain knotted up at 13. Traffic tells the story. Currently 24 colleges competing. Girls flag as it stands now, 23 more in the NAIA realm, 12 JUCO programs. Rebecca, wouldn't be surprised at all if you fast forward into the next decade, those numbers triple, quadruple because of the popularity of flag football.
For sure. There's so many girls and boys also playing flag football. It would be a great way to attract student athletes.
Shout out to our friends watching right now as they prepare to face the winner of this game today, Calexico, California.
Yes.
They are stockpiled in one room, scouting, getting set for their quarterfinal matchup tomorrow. We enjoyed getting to know them a little bit more earlier.
Yeah, and like they should. It talks about how serious this is for them, right? Many would be like, oh, let's go, I don't know, shopping. Or whatever, they're really doing their homework.
There's no shopping taking place today. It is all scouting all the time. Kayla Tacker will have the flag pulled after a short gain. It'll be scouting all the time. Kayla Tacker will have the flag pulled after a short gain. It'll be second and mid.
And that's a play that's given them a lot throughout the game. That soft middle, secure hands. Even though the defense is playing great, she finds enough space to gain.
Our first half featured nothing but touchdowns. Our second half has featured nothing but stops, and that pass incomplete. Current's the intended receiver. It'll be third down with the penalty marker down as well.
I like the intention of that play.
This looks like it'll go against the offense.
Previous spot includes an automatic first down.
There's a lot of things that we need to remember as rushers. You need to announce yourself, first of all. Put your hand above your head. Also, you need to be 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. If you move, then you can't rush anymore.
So first down, still midfield to go. The pass incomplete. And along the far side, Hila Hempen was open for a moment.
Sometimes
Tice unable to spot her.
Sometimes when you're a rusher and they do a hard count, it's very easy to give a step forward and try to and cross that line, that 7-yard line. You need to make sure you're behind that all the time.
Handoff to Tice, throws on the run. And a bang-bang play near midfield. Reception by Allie Jensen. And they're going to spot her just short of the midfield line to gain. So as it stands now, third down and less than a half yard to go to pick up the first.
That's great work from Kaylin Hill.
Quickly, Tice, and it's back to Jensen. And Tice, and it's back to Jensen. And this time across midfield for the first down. So first and goal. 3 plays needed to reach the end zone. 3 plays is all the Packers will get.
And once again, that's a great play by Kaylin Hill because they do get the reception, but now they have 25 yards to gain. She was in tight coverage. She does a great job of stopping and grabbing that flag as soon as she can.
Kaylin Hill always wears white socks for good luck. Wants to be a sports marketing director later on in her post-sports career, but will stay involved, and that nearly intercepted Tenley Hill that time. And breaking across, she almost looked like the intended target for break on the...
She's keeping her eyes into the quarterback, and sometimes when you're a cornerback, you're just thinking one develop in your head.
Michaela Berry nearly had her for the sack, and instead Tice survives. Third and goal, and still 10 yards across the goal line needed. Will be the final play of this possession, barring a penalty.
So important because of time management.
Tice. This time the flag is pulled and the sack is achieved. Zoe Seaman romps into the backfield. And a change of possession.
So look at her breakdown. That's exactly what you need to do. Put your hips down, open your arms, and make sure you're taking as much space as you can when that quarterback is trying to change directions.
Well, the Packers have run 10 more plays than the 49ers so far in this matchup, and yet we still are tied at 13. Oh, the defense here for Ladera Ranch, California, on full display. Russell on the field over to Gwyneth Lyon. Here comes a penalty flag.
Wow, yeah, and she not only gets the catch, yards after catch, the great tip move. That's very hard. I wish I could do that. And then, of course, the flag that's going to give them even more yards.
Holding. Defense. 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Includes an automatic first down.
That's a huge play.
Still first and mid, but very close to the line to gain, and perhaps an opportunity to be aggressive, and you see the takedown from Allie Jensen on Lyon. Pylon and incomplete. Wernemar was open for a moment, had to thread the needle with the pass, and now it's second and goal. Time now at 47 seconds and counting. Still tied at 13. But advantage Ladera Ranch, California. On the move with 2 plays to reach the end zone. There's a strike, pass is caught. And the flag was pulled just short of the goal line. Hogenkamp corralled it. And with 27 seconds to go, 3rd and goal from the 1.
That is so tight. So tight. I want to see the replay. That's the pass, the catch, and then she's extending. We must remember the ball is the one that crosses the plane. That is so tight. We must remember the coaches have one challenge, and they could use it now to see where they spot that ball. We could argue it was a touchdown either way.
Rebecca Currents at the last possible second ripped the flag away. And so this game all comes down to this. 3rd and goal. 1 try to reach the end zone and a chance to put this one away potentially for the Packers. And both sides now talking about the importance of this moment with Corey Hill and Damian Dedman, their respective head coaches.
Yeah, this is the play of the game. If this is a touchdown, things most likely are over. If that's the case, Phoenix, Arizona would have 1, mostly 2 plays. We must take into account the clock doesn't stop, even if it's incomplete pass, even if you're stepping out of bounds when it comes to this format of flag football. There's a flag on the play. I want to see what they're going to say.
The flag was hidden from our vantage point and quickly picked up. And the 1-point try apparently coming as there is no infraction. The 49ers were clapping their hands.
Yep.
Indicating the touchdown was true, and with 9 seconds remaining.
The result of the play is a touchdown. After the play, illegal contact on the defense. That penalty will be enforced on the succeeding spot. Please reset the game clock to 11 seconds.
So 11 seconds remaining. A timeout now called.
Packers.
1-point try.
First charge timeout of the game.
For the
Times, Roy, with flag football, the last possession is the one that wins. And basically that's what we've seen here today, because both teams have played solid flag football. 49ers had the advantage of having the last drive.
What a game. What a finish.
Yep.
Down to the very end. And it's not over yet. 6 seconds remaining. A long ways to go for the team from Phoenix representing the Packers.
And the defense right now really needs to play preventive defense. I would like to see another D-back standing back there.
Behind midfield even.
Behind midfield or in the line of midfield, just making sure that nothing gets behind you.
Maya Tice has been running all afternoon long. Pass is incomplete. The flag was pulled, and the game is over.
What a game.
Ladera Ranch, California.